Hey guys, it's Max. How's everyone doing? Appreciate you guys for tuning in. What is it? It's about 2 o'clock here in Hill Country, Austin, Texas. Let's look at, we aren't looking at Defiance, we're going to look at YieldMax. It's going to be a YieldMax update. So let's start with the buffer report, see what's kind of moving. And we can see SMCI and SMCY are absolutely killing it today. Would you take a look at that? Wow. I was just looking at the chart of SMCI, and they opened up this morning and they pushed outside the Bollinger Bands. Then they got a second close outside the Bollinger Bands. You know what I always say about that? That's key to establishing momentum. And sure enough, they had some momentum because then they kept moving up. They moved on from 44 on up to 47.50 where they sit now. So nice job, SMCI and SMCY. All right, let's see who else is doing well. Mr. and Misty is doing well. So is NVIDY, NVDY, and NVIDIA. Baba is doing well, but then pretty much everything else is pulling back today. Notice the market just took a turn down in the past hour or so. Let's look at these stocks that have call spreads. So this is the YieldMax universe of stocks, and this is all the call spread stocks. And I just built this just now, and I forgot to put any. I need to do some more work on it. I need to do some more work on it for sure. All right. So Baba, AIYY and Baba are already in the money, and it's only Monday, so that's good to see. So AIYY, they actually bought the 22.5 strike option, and the stock's trading at 23.84 right now. So they're actually taking advantage of the call spread, and so is Baba, and so is SMCY or SMCI, which. Great job, guys. Now, the other ones, the next closest to being able to go in the money would be ExxonMobil, is just about to go in the money with their call spreads. And then you can see we have the rest of them down here. All right, so let's look at AIYY. So, of course, we're going to look at AI, which is the underlying. This thing blew up. Just this thing looks the same as SMCI. It got outside the Bollinger Bands, got some momentum, and just never looked back. Well, now it's kind of pulled back a little bit. But this thing's on fire. Yeah, they had the 22.5 strike option. Let's see here. They had the 22.5 strike option bought. So I think they sold at 21.5. I quit putting on here which ones they sell because it doesn't really matter. I just wanted to see which ones are taking advantage of the call spread. How much extra money are we really making advantage, or really making out the call spreads, and how far? Like on JPMO, what do they have to do? Now they've bought the 220 option, and right now we're trading at 209. We'll take a look at that. Of course, JPMO trades JPM. But they're looking at something like this in order to maximize their profit or utilize the call spread, so pretty much. Here's a visual representation of what we're shooting for this week. If prices go above that area, then we're taking advantage of the call spread and making some bonus money. Now, if prices don't go above that area, we're still earning money from the option we sold. So a spread is when you sell an option and buy an option, but this is a short spread. So the option we sell cost way more than the option we buy. So we're still bringing in money off the spread. It just so happens that we do have a long component, which is the option we buy, Well, if we know what strike that's at, like in this case, 220, then we know we want to root for JP Morgan to go over 220 for the fund JPMO to have an extra good week. But they're going to be making the income regardless. This isn't so much an evaluation of the income as much as it is evaluation of the NAV. And this is what the NAV, we want to happen for the NAV. We need prices above 220 by Friday. All right, so let's see what else we have on here. We could do the same thing like ExxonMobil. They, let's look at this real quick, because this is one I have a feeling that's going to go in the money soon. They have a spread where they sold the 125 and bought the 126. Well, the market's almost at 126. So this one by the end of the day today or by tomorrow could be adding money to the NAV. But anyway, we'll put the profit box right there. We're basically already there. But in any event, we'll keep monitoring these. These prices change every day. And I'm going to make them turn green and red. I forgot to do that. But, the ones that are over will be green. So we can just glance real quick. So anyway, we have 3 right now that are in the money, so to speak, or where we're making bonus money on our NAV due to the covered call spread strategy, due to the uncapped upside. So that's good to see, right? That's really good to see. All right, let's see what's moving the most today. It's got to be SMCI. It's not. It's VIX. Look at VIX just blowing up. VIX and VIVIX. But of the actual companies, is MSTR is actually the one that's up the most on my watch list. USO is having a really good day. But so is NVIDIA. We spoke about them already. Pulling back a little bit the last hour, but still, these stocks are having a really good day. And on the bad side, I mean, Tesla's down 3 points or 3%. Amazon pulling back also. Google. ARK pulling back. So we'll see, but I'll be back tomorrow with the YieldMax report around middle of the day. We'll see where we're at. All right, guys, have a good one.